From responding to crime, disaster, and terrorism, to disciple making in cities across the nation, John Lay shares his story with Time to Revive.
My name is John Lay. I'm from Farmersville, Texas, and this is my story. Just prior to Time to Revive, I was working with victims of crime, disaster, and terrorism every day. I spent my days looking at where terrorism would happen, where crime was happening, and the victims of those crimes. Think about a mother who has just lost her daughter, or her daughter was raped or abused, and who is there for that victim? Who is called in by the police? Who shows up and meets the needs of those people? Well, that's what I did, and I trained literally hundreds of people across the United States to do that, and we were God's army going out and meeting the needs of the victims.
You know, he was gone, and then sometimes he would be there and it would be a weekend, and then when he woke up in the morning he would be gone at some disaster. And it was kind of hard because you never knew if he was going to come back because he worked with all different people and things.
It took a lot of understanding on the family's part to make sure that we understood his job and that we were just as part of his job by being supportive.
That stress was a lot, but what it did is it prepared me for what we're doing here. In 2007, Kyle hosted the Dallas Tent Revival. And so I said, Kyle, why don't you let me bring a communications trailer to the tent? And so I did. It had communication equipment so that we could be networked. And that was my first real, partnership with Kyle. And since then, we've just been kind of knitted together on different projects, and God put us together to start Time to Revive. I look at communities, lost communities all across America, and see who are the people, how can we reach them, what is the most effective way of reaching them, and Lord, show us who those people are that you're raising up to be trained to reach their neighborhoods.
He has a consistent passion without pride, without presumption. He doesn't push it on people. He gives them the opportunity, but he doesn't push it. God has consistently led him in his relationships, bringing people into his life that respond.
Time to Revive really has made the Bible come alive to me. I've seen people in these cities that we travel to come together, and it has made the Bible come alive. I'm living in the book of Acts. I come from a background of a broken home. My wife and I both come from broken homes, very poor, very rural, and our life really is the story of how God can take somebody and change them. My life verse is Isaiah 58, the whole chapter really, but my favorite part of the chapter is where he says, "You will be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of streets in which to dwell." In my entire ministry, whether working with victims or in my family or here at Time to Revive, really is a repairer of the breach, a restorer of streets in which to dwell.
To hear more stories, check out our website at timetorevive.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel at Time to Revive 7.